put on your leather sweater. It's College Week on Hollywood Squares. Starring George Lopez, Carmen Electra, Howard Stern's Baba Booey, Survivor winner Brian Heidick, Kathy Griffin, The Soprano Steve Schirripa, Martin Mull, Joan Rivers, and this week's Center Square, Simon Cowell. And your host, Tom Bergeron.
Oh, thank you, Jeffrey Tambor. And please give it up again for our Center Square this week, the soft-spoken, shy retiring man from American Idol 2, Simon Cowell, here with us all week. Great to have you here, Simon. Very special week, too. It's our annual college tournament. Here's how it works. 14 students from colleges all over the country compete for savings bonds, cash, a car, and a nifty trophy. Each day, 2 of our schools are playing to become one of the 4 highest scorers, who then compete in the semifinals. 2 semifinal champs move on to the finals, where the winner receives our shiny new Hollywood Squares trophy and maybe even a brand new Jeep Wrangler convertible. All right, here to start us off today, representing Northwestern University, is Michelle DeTolo. Welcome,
Hi.
Michelle. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
And from the University of Pennsylvania, Evan Silverstein. Welcome, Evan. I'm good. Hope you are, too. All right, here's the scoreboard so far. Day 2, Dexter, University of South Florida, is at $7,000, and Tara from NYU is at $4,500, so you're hoping to beat that and move into the semifinals. You know, it's tic-tac-toe. You have to decide if the answers the stars are giving are correct or they're just making them up. That's how you get the squares. First game is a $1,000 game. Who won the coin toss?
I did.
All right, Evan, you start.
All right, Simon Cowell, please.
Simon Cowell, American Idol 2 on Fox. All right, Simon, who did music industry executives recently rate, quote, the most powerful person in music?
Puff Daddy's defense lawyer. No, the answer's Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
I agree.
Bono. Circle gets that one. Michelle, break for you.
Martin Mull, please.
Martin Mull. All right, Martin. 75% of your household dust comes directly from you. Where exactly does it come from?
You want to know which opening, or? I don't know, Tom. Well, if you buy clothes from the Janine Garofalo collection, I think it comes just actually from, you know, our skin just wears away, those little dead skin cells, and they just fall off. And I think that's
skin cells.
I agree.
Yeah, that's it. Dead skin cells. That's right. We're floating all over the house. Circle gets that one. Evan?
George Lopez for the block.
George Lopez's George Lopez Show is on Wednesday nights on ABC. George, Mexico City's mayor, has paid Rudy Giuliani over $4 million to advise him on what?
Secrets of the comb-over.
I like that, George.
No, it's not quickie divorce. Mass transit.
I disagree.
No, reducing crime. He has a year-long lucrative contract. X gets the block there. Michelle?
Steven Schirripa.
All right, Steven Schirripa. Bobby from The Sopranos. You got your book? A Goomba's Guide to Life is on the New York Times bestseller list. Buy it or else. The star of an opera is referred to by an Italian phrase that we know as First Lady. What's the Italian phrase?
A gumara. That's a mistress, I'm sorry. A soprano.
I agree.
A prima donna. A prima donna. X gets that one. Evan?
All right, I think I'll go with Joan Rivers, please.
Joan Rivers. All right, Joan's going to be hosting Oscar Live pre-show on E! Sunday, March 23rd. Joan, where will you find a one-eyed monster named Mike?
I hate cutesy nicknames. I was telling that to Poopy and Hootie yesterday. And we all agreed. I know this because of my grandson. so I know all this kind of stupid stuff now. It's so boring. Monsters, Inc.
I agree.
Monsters, Inc. Yes, X gets the square. Michelle.
Carmen Electra for the block.
Carmen Electra starring in the Baywatch reunion movie, February 28th on Fox. Carmen, you could only hurt the god Achilles by aiming your arrow at what body part?
Well, let's see. I've heard of the Achilles heel, so I guess that would be my answer.
I disagree.
Oh, yeah, his heel. That's right. Can't give you that one, Evan.
I'll take Carmen Electra for the win.
All right, and $1,000. In Major League Baseball, what are all the balls covered with?
Why do I always get these questions?
I can't imagine. But let me just remind everyone, the Baywatch reunion movie is on February 20th.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Horsehide?
I disagree. Cowhide. Before 74, they were covered with horsehide, but now it's cowhide. So X gets it, and the win for $1,000. We have a secret square game coming up, but not before we try to sell you something. We'll be right back.
I would love to work for Simon. There's no filter system. What he thinks is what he says. My kind of guy.
Yeah, the difference is I wouldn't be nasty to this man.
See that?
Everything would be great. That's
You're the
difference.
greatest actor, he would say. That was wonderful.
Yeah, I would think it's...
You don't need another take.
You're fantastic. Yeah. Would you argue with him? I would not.
Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
All righty, welcome back. Our college tournament underway, day 2. Before we get into our secret square game, let's give our contestants a chance to say hi, tell you about their school. Michelle DeTola, tell us about yourself and where you go to college.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I live in Evanston, Illinois, where I'm working towards a double major in communication studies and English at Northwestern. I'd like to say a big hello to all my sisters in Alpha Phi sorority.
All right, good enough, Michelle. Good to have you here. Evan Silverstein, tell us about yourself and your college.
I'm a freshman at the University of Pennsylvania, where I'm a biology major going in the pre-med direction, and I also sing bass for a Jewish a cappella group called the Shabbatones.
All right, good enough. The Shabbatones, I like that. All right, this next game, $1,000 secret square game, and here's what's in the secret square stash.
Pack your baguettes. It's a tour of Paris. Kontiki Holidays, the travel company exclusively for 18 to 35-year-olds. You and a guest will experience the beauty of Paris, the city of lights, on a 14-day European discovery tour. Kontiki offers vacation packages throughout the world. Check out their website at kontiki.com. Air transportation provided by Virgin Atlantic Airways. Worth $3,500.
All right, thank you, Jeffrey. Let's show all of you at home who the secret square is. Very good. All right, Evan, you won the first game. You start this one.
I'll start with Simon Cowell again.
All right, Simon. In a study by English researchers, where is the best place to kiss a woman to turn her on?
In Gucci. Her ear.
Her ear.
I agree.
Back of her neck. Back of her neck. Circle gets that one, Michelle.
Martin Mull, please.
Oh, secret square! Martin Mull. Trip to Paris here in the balance. All right, Hollywood Squares.
back at the Fillmore
Yeah,
there.
wasn't that amazing? Yeah.
Wow.
Hollywood Squares yearbook time. Here's a photo to help you here, Martin.
Okay.
Photo of a popular star. Is it Gwyneth Paltrow, Claire Danes, or Cameron Diaz?
I'm going to say Cameron Diaz.
You know who it is, don't you?
I disagree.
Who is it?
Claire Danes.
You're right. You're going to Paris. Against the square. All right, Evan, over to you.
George Lopez for the block.
George Lopez. All right, George. Jimmy Carter got the 2002 Nobel Peace Prize. What else did the Nobel Committee give him?
Free weekend minutes. I think he got a seat on the board of the Nobel Committee.
All right.
I disagree.
No, he got Brian Heideck kind of money from Survivor. He got $1 million is what former President Carter got. X gets the block. All right, Michelle.
Baba Booey, please.
Baba Booey, Gary Delabarte from The Howard Stern Show. All right, Gary, your friend's wife is a Dalmatian. Where's she from?
Okay, she's no Carmen Electra, but don't call her a Dalmatian. She is from Denmark.
Denmark.
I agree.
She's from Croatia. Dalmatia is a Croatian Adriatic region. X gets a square there. Plot your next move, Evan. We'll find out where you're going when we come back from this break.
I hate to say it, I wasn't a troublemaker in college. I was really lame. I went to a commuter school, so I didn't have time to get in trouble because I would just leave right after class. I just needed the degree. I probably should have bought it online and saved myself the 4 years. The great thing about college, and one thing I will remember about college was I never went to college on a Friday ever. I just crammed all my classes in, so I always had a 3-day weekend.
Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
Next week, our college tournament continues, and our buddy Howie Mandel is back as our center square. In the midst of our second $1,000 game, Evan, your turn.
Carmen Electra, please.
Carmen Electra. All right, Carmen. What story begins, once upon a time, there were 4 little rabbits?
4 little rabbits? I don't know, Peter Cottontail?
I disagree.
Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit!
X gets the square. Michelle?
Joan Rivers for the block.
Joan Rivers for the block. All right. Joan's going to be at the Sands Hotel in Atlantic City, March 28th and 29th. Joan, Sally Ride was the first American woman in space, but Catherine Sullivan was the first woman to do what in space?
Walk. That's what she did.
I disagree.
She did, in fact, walk in space. That is correct. Can't give you that one, Evan.
All right, Joan Rivers for the win.
For the win and another $1,000. All right, Joan. Parents Magazine says that in order to raise your daughter to become a healthy eater, you should hide these from her as long as you can. Hide what?
Rosie O'Donnell's tapes, eating to the oldies. I amuse myself. What would you hide? Desserts.
I disagree.
No fashion magazines to keep those impossible to achieve body types out of her view. X gets it. And the win for another $1,000. Our next game is worth $2,000. Michelle, you can tie it up in one game, but Evan, you get to start.
All right, Simon Cowell, I need you again.
All right, Simon. He needs you, Simon. True or false, Anna Nicole Smith has her own bobblehead doll?
Well, I know it's yes, because they were cheap to make, because you didn't put a brain in them. Yes.
It's true.
I agree.
It is true, yes, that's right. X gets the square. All right, Michelle.
Martin Mull.
Martin Mull. Okay, Martin. If you're hungry, don't indulge in Sniffers and Yip Yaps, although they're now sold in vending machines. Some are shaped like big M&Ms. What are Sniffers and Yip Yaps?
Boy, you know what? That sounds like it's not really for humans, doesn't it? It sounds more like something for your dog. I think I'm going to say dog biscuits or dog treats.
All right.
I agree.
Yeah, dog food. That's right. Circle gets it. All right, Evan.
Carmen Electra, please.
Carmen Electra. All right, Carmen. When is the best time to water your lawn? Early morning or at night?
Early morning.
I disagree. Early morning. It absorbs better, and night makes it wet too long and grows
Not
mildew.
that I water my lawn,
but it's good to
early
know.
morning.
Circle gets that.
Yeah.
Michelle?
Joan Rivers,
Joan
please.
Rivers. All right, Joan.
All right, Michelle.
True or false, Joan, spending more than 8 hours in bed at night can make you even more tired?
It depends with whom. Ha ha ha. Nothing worse than an old lady doing sex jokes. The only thing a woman at my age should call out in bed is bingo. And I'd like to add the word sailor. Anyhow, I would, yes, you're supposed to not, yes, I would say yes.
I agree.
Yes, 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 yes. Circle gets that. Evan.
Steve Schirripa for the block.
Steve Schirripa, all right. Steve, true or false, the Vatican recently complained to a Days of the Week underwear manufacturer claiming that Sunday is not a day to wear frivolous panties.
Well, everyone knows that's Tuesdays. I would say that is false.
I disagree.
It is false. It is false. Chance for you to tie it up here, Michelle.
Steve Schirripa for the win.
All right, for the win in a tie game. Are students lying, cheating, and stealing more or less than they did 10 years ago?
More.
He says more.
I disagree.
More. The percentages are up in all categories, as a matter of fact. X gets that square. We are out of time. Michelle, we're going to give you 3 circles worth of cash. That's $1,500. And our thanks for being here on the show. But Evan, you got 2 more squares. You got $3,000. You are our champion. Congratulations. I want to mention, though, Michelle, you also won the secret square, and that dollar amount will factor later into our maybe semifinal. So we could see you again, all right? So not to despair. But Evan, you're going to play the bonus round with us, aren't you? Right after this with our new champ. Stick around. Round time. Evan's our champ today with $3,000. Evan, take a look over there at those 9 keys. One of them's going to open this safe, and in the safe we placed $25,000 in savings bonds, which could be yours. Now, up to now, we found out a little bit about what the stars know. Here's where we find out how much you know about them. Here's how it works. You pick a square. I read a statement about that star. If you agree or disagree correctly, you've won the square. Then at the end of 30 seconds, for every square you've won, we take away a bad key, improving your odds of opening the safe. 30 seconds on the clock for our champ. It starts ticking when you pick your first star.
George Lopez.
George once drove from Los Angeles to Boise for a one-nighter.
Agree. Brian.
Wrong. Next.
Brian.
Brian had a role on Days of Our Lives.
Agree.
Right. Next.
Kathy Griffin.
Kathy leaves many big decisions in her life to her magic 8-ball.
Disagree.
Right. Next.
Baba Booey.
Gary got his nickname Baba Booey when he mispronounced the name of a cartoon character.
Agree.
Right.
Simon
Next.
Cowell.
Simon dolls are one of the biggest selling toys in the UK.
Agree.
Wrong. Next.
Carmen Electra.
Carmen had her Baywatch swimsuit framed.
Agree.
Right. Next.
Joan Rivers.
Joan graduated Phi Beta Kappa from Barnard College.
Agree.
Right. Next.
Schirripa.
Steve worked as a bouncer at a club owned by Paul Anka.
Disagree.
Wrong. Next.
Martin Mull.
All right. We are out of time. Let's get down there and count some keys, Evan. Not bad. Let's slam the board. Good luck, Rob. All right, you got 5 correct answers. Let's take away 5 of the bad keys for Evan. One of those 4 will do it.
All right, I think it's got to be this one.
All right, good luck, Evan. Good luck. He says it's got to be that one.
All right, Billy.
And now he's rubbed it, he's kissed it. Will it make a difference in the life of the safe?
That's...
Yes! Now, apparently, all future contestants know it just needs a little bit of loving. That's all. A lot of love. Look at this. You are at $28,000. You've rocketed into first place. So we'll see if that gets you back here for the semifinals, because at that point, you'd be in line to maybe win this great Jeep Wrangler over here. Not a bad day's work, Evan. Congratulations. $28,000 total for Evan. We'll have 2 new colleges represented. Simon will be back as our center square along with all our stars. I'm Tom Bergeron. See you then on Hollywood Squares. Wow. Thank you very much.
This is Jeffrey Tambor, the voice of Hollywood Squares, saying so long. Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
That's a lot of money.
this is what you call a real Latina woman. Curves and beauty. Hey, and hoop earrings. Remind me to jump through those after the show.
Okay, perfect.
Those are beautiful. So somebody found you.
Nobody found me.
On the beach. They found you on the beach. You were laying there with your mom.
Laying there with my G-string, you know, like all Latin girls.
You know, if this was another interview, it would say you were discovered. I'm Latino. Where did they find you? But a guy was on the beach and he saw you.
I was young and innocent. I was 17. And they wanted me to do a TV commercial for a Coke. It was for Pepsi, and it became huge in Latin America. And after that, I started getting, like, you know, a lot of job offers. But I was in a Catholic school, a non-school, and they wouldn't let me do anything.
Really? But don't go anywhere. We have the tape of that commercial. I could only show the highlights. Check this out. This is the highlights.
Cuando calienta el sol con un Pepsi bien helada. A toda costa.
I was brand new at that point. Brand new.
And that was 20 years ago?
Yeah.
Do you ever think about...
No, that was more than... Yeah, 20 years ago.
Would you ever think of what would have happened? No, but 20 years goes by like that. Would you ever think of what happened if you didn't go to the beach that day?
I would have been a dentist, married, in Barranquilla, Colombia.
Huh? You wanted to be a dentist?
I went to dentist school. I went to the university. I had like 2 more years to go to finish. Yeah.
If you would have been a dentist, there would have been dudes kicking each other in the mouth.
I was not gonna need anesthesia, right?
No, they would just do a root canal with no medicine. Just. Wow.
But I didn't finish. You know, I started to get opportunities for work, and then, you know, you wake up every day and you have to think, okay, do I go make money or do I go to class? And
money, huh? So when you went to like Univision or the casting agents would see, what would they tell you?
When I started auditioning in LA, they were like, yeah, she sounds like Latin, she moves like Latin, she, you know, everything, the body is like Latin, but she's blonde.
Yeah.
And it's like they didn't understand. As soon as I put the hair black, oh yeah, now she's so hot and Latin. And so, you know.
And what did they want you to change specifically? What did they think that you...
The hair. I think they didn't understand that they're blonde Latin women.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Naturally.
You didn't, yeah, naturally. You didn't have that problem because you look more Mexican than a taco, that's for sure. Did you?
That's hilarious. That's gacho and hilarious. That's the double whammy. That's gacho. Where did they find you? At King Taco? But
they didn't find you in the beach with the G-string, no.
No, they didn't find me. If I'm wearing a G-string, it's gonna be like a Z-string. Ya todo wango, all the elastic worn out. It's not even a G-string. It's just underwear that made a wedgie, you know. I'll need a dental pick to get it out. But did they ask you to? I mean, they always think that because we're curvy that's
You're
wrong.
Curvy
Yeah,
too?
I'm curvy too.
Okay.
You know, they wanted me to lose weight because and the breast reduction. They wanted me to get a. Did they think that you should have got a breast reduction?
Yeah, they thought that I was. I mean, because they think I was too much and that they were not going to take me serious.
I was too much.
Yeah, but I never wanted to be taken serious. I wanted to do comedy.
Right.
Yeah, so I said, you know what? If they want me like, I mean, they were going to want me, but if they're going to give me jobs like this, I'm going to stay
like that.
this.
Yes. But your mom, and what would your mom say? I don't think, we don't have breast reductions, Latinos, do we?
No, I mean, my mom is like, God is going to punish you if you take your tits off.
We'll be back with Sofia Vergara, so keep your asses on the couch.
You know, sometimes you can forget tiny details, like, is it possible maybe you were driving too fast?
Who said I was driving fast?
Yeah, who?
I'm looking at the street, and I'm thinking if you were driving a little fast, it's possible that maybe you didn't see the car
You're
that
like everyone else, huh? You blame the Latino driver. Where I come from, they always blame the Latino driver.
Where you come from, isn't everybody a Latino driver?
We're back. It's Sofia Vergara. Hey, congratulations on getting picked up. Modern Family got picked up for a second season.
Yeah, I'm so happy. No, it's a dream job for me. Fantastic.
Great actors, great show. And I was telling you in the break that I love that when I saw the pilot that all the characters are great, but that I didn't realize until the end that they were all in the same family.
In the same family, yeah. But they all have their own thing going on, and then they always at the end, something happens that brings them together.
Right, right. So congratulations on the Golden Globe and the SAG Award nominations.
Yes,
for a show that's right off the bat, strong.
Yes, very lucky to be having so much fun at work, because you know how it is, it's long hours, but when you're working with people that you're having fun and you're having fun, I think that's why everybody's loving the show.
Yes, and does it air in Colombia?
It's about to air in Colombia. It airs in the UK, but you know what? In Colombia, they're having problems now because they translate the whole show in Spanish, and they have somebody that does my voice, and they're like, "But we know that's not you. That doesn't sound like you." They're complaining, but it's funny because when I used to see Married with Children, that Al Bundy was in that show, Ed O'Neill. I thought he had this voice like Antonio Banderas, like sexy, because that's all I knew. It was always translated by a guy that sounded like Antonio Banderas, and then when I met him, I'm like, I know you know Spanish. I've heard you many times before, but no.
They did my sitcom in Spanish, and I thought that they were better actors than we were.
Really?
It was better. The guy had more flavor.
Yeah.
More flavor. So in Univision, you hosted a game show that people did things for money.
Yeah.
And what was it called?
A que no te atreves.
A que no te atreves.
Sí.
Was it after? And what was the concept of the show?
Nothing. We would dare people to do stuff for money, and usually it wasn't for a lot of money. They just wanted, to be on TV and have their, 15 minutes of fame and have fun.
What kind of stuff would they do? Like?
Oh, one guy jumped naked from a helicopter, from a airplane. We did like a big box of cockroaches.
Yeah.
And he was laying there like crazy. We did crazy
Stuff like
things.
that.
Yeah. One time I laid in a bed of snakes.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Vamos. We're gonna play our version, Whip It Out. Will you help me play Whip It Out? Will you stick around? Okay. We'll be playing Whip It Out with Sofia, so don't go nowhere. Hey.
Rory 8 to 10 on QTV.
All right, you guys have to make Sofia Vergara say Whip It Out. How about you? Stand up, fool.
Bueno, papi, I'm gonna give you $100 if you drink a shot of habanero hot sauce.
200.
200, yeah.
200.
300 while you're at it.
A ver.
$300.
Stand right here,
Pa'
Miguel.
adentro, pa' adentro.
You could blow.
300. 300.
Go ahead. Okay. All done. Okay. There it is.
There we go.
Congratulations. Let's stand over here. You might need a pound of ice cream to ease the pain later.
That's gonna
Hello.
grow hair in his chest.
What's your name? Stand up. What's your name?
Shaylee.
Shaylee? All right.
Shirley, we're gonna give you $100 if you let George write something in your face with a Sharpie. What do you think?
That's easy. easy. I can do that. That's no problem.
Huh?
You see, so you pay us, then the $100.
Okay. Say whip it out.
Whip it out.
Whip it out.
It says, Tiger, call me. Stand up.
This one
All
looks
three
like
of
she
you
would
stand
do
up.
anything. Wait, we're too hot.
Are you
That's
Colombian?
why I knew it.
All right, you got a sister here.
You see? Okay, $100.
Okay, what do I do?
If you take your brow.
My bra?
Yes.
200.
200.
Wait a minute. But all women can take their bra off. What's that?
Come on,
But I
not
got 2 shirts on and one's tucked in.
Is there a time limit?
She's already doing it.
Is there a time?
15 seconds.
Let me see. Is it still warm? Okay. One for each. You're good. Hey, last week we shaved somebody's eyebrows off, so let's do that again.
No, that's mean. I have a better idea.
What?
How about you let me shave your goatee? What do you think?
You shave my goatee?
Yeah?
I don't know. How much you give me to shave this off?
Listen, my friends at Big Razor said they would donate $50,000 to your Haiti Relief Fund if you let me shave it right now.
Whip it out.
$50,000. Let's do it.
Okay.
You take this? Wait, we have to do this the elegant way.
You ready?
You're not gonna sue me or anything
I'm not.
if something
Go
happens.
easy.
It's a little blood.
Right there in front.
I think I took a little bit out of the lip, but it doesn't matter.
When people see you on the street, I know they know who you are, but there's some people who don't know say, when are you going to fight Manny Pacquiao?
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather?
A little bit. I can't fight like him, though. I wish I had his money, though. Have you ever
gotten in a fight?
Oh, man, yeah, I've lost a couple, George, honestly. You know, I have no problem with being honest. People, my record isn't that good on the streets. My only 2 fights were with family, though. My cousin Kimberly, she beat me bad. Kimberly beat me bad. Kimberly was a bad one. I never should have went in there. My family hyped me up to do it. They was like, Kev, don't let her talk to you like that. You need to go hit her. And I was like, but you think like she's bigger? They was like, don't matter, man. Hit her. And I was like, well, if I miss, are y'all gonna help me? They was like, yeah, go. I went downstairs. I didn't see nobody behind me. I was by myself. My cousin Kimberly grabbed my arm, slung me all over the floor. You know the worst part about losing a fight is when you lose your shoe. Because then you gotta go find your shoe. That's the worst part. I don't like that part. I don't like that part at all.
All right, you were at probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Okay.
And people that know, I want to ask you, everybody take a look at this video, and we're going to ask you to kind of narrate what was happening. Take a look at this video. Oh my God.
Okay. First of all, I know it looks bad with me running into the camera. Okay. Let me explain to y'all what's going on. All right. It was It was Puffy's party, all right? Puff had a party. He's called me, said, Kev, can you host a party with me? I said, yeah, dude. I said, I'll do it. I said, I'm in New York. So he said, look, we creating this little sexy scene in the bathroom. It's going to be girls in the tub. You, Trey Songz, Fabulous. Like, it's nice. It's just going to look like it's the place to be. We're going to Ustream it. I said, oh, that's going to be hot. So we get up there. I'm hosting, you know. First of all, I'm a sex symbol, okay? So I'm up there and I'm hosting, you know. I'm promoting the party. I'm like, yeah, man, this is a nice event. You see, we up here in the tub. I hear Trey Songz behind me. First of all, if somebody's hair is on fire, it's a panic. Like it's a yell, yo, your hair. It should be crazy. You would have thought Trey was singing. This is all I heard. I heard, yo, your hair's on fire. Like it was one of his tracks. Like, yo, your hair's on fire. I turned around, I saw it, I was like, oh! Because like literally, like the flame, like George, the flame grew. Like it was like somebody threw gasoline on it. Like so when I saw it, I was like, ow! But so my first instinct was to save myself. Because, you know, at the end of the day, it's the truth. At the end of the day, I don't want to die, you know? I don't know if you guys know, weaves are the most flammable thing out. Okay? A weave, if there would have been another girl next to her with a weave, that thing would have caught faster than the forest fire. So I just said, let me save myself. Now, to camera, I run, I'm like, did you get that on tape? Only reason why I said that is because I didn't really get to see the whole thing. So I wanted to see it over again for my selfish reasons.
All right, let's take a look at it one more time, everybody. Let's see it again. In slow motion. It might be funnier slower. So, I think it's safe to say you were probably raised very, very tough.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Tough
From
family.
the streets.
Yeah, from the street. What can you pass along to your kids that they would understand?
Well, you know what, George? It's funny you say that because I've been having a hard time with figuring out the type of life lessons, you know, that I'm trying to hand my kids. You know, basically, as a father, you want to teach your kids certain things. But I look back at my life, George. You know, I don't have a lot to teach. No, like, here's the one thing. Like, okay, my daughter, and this is me being very honest, you guys. My daughter's a little princess, beautiful. She's spoiled. So, you know, I'm one way with her, but with my son, I'm like, I live in LA. I'm in the valley. You know, my son ain't around tough kids. My main thing is teaching my son how to fight.
And now, how old is he?
My son's 3. Okay. Now, look. You don't see what goes on in these daycares. All right, these little kids are crazy. All right? I caught a little boy putting paste in my son's mouth. That's when I had enough. I said, I'm going to teach my son how to defend himself. Now, the only problem I'm having, my son thinks he's Spider-Man, George, for real. Like, listen, I'm not joking. Like when we play, he wet me. He like listen. But because I'm dad, like because I'm his dad, when he does it, I gotta act like I'm caught. I'm like, oh no, you know, let me out. So, but it's us playing. Let me tell you why this is bad. I'm not joking. So I go to pick him up from school, right? This little boy is hitting my son in the head with a truck, right? My son on the floor doing this. He trying to wet me. I yelled. I got so mad. I said, boy, get your ass up. You're not Spider-Man, man. You're not Spider-Man. He tried to get me while I was talking. But I had to play. I was like, okay, let me out. Let Dad out. Y'all laughing. I'm being so serious, man. My household, son is in trouble if I don't save him. He really thinks he's Spider-Man, George.
Oh,
Don't judge my son, okay? Don't judge my son. I have my son. I had my son come here and web this whole audience right now. My son will web all y'all. Y'all better act like y'all caught in the net.
Is your daughter a good student?
Oh, man, you know what's funny? My daughter is actually a great student, but I didn't understand how good of a student she was. Like, you know, I'm from Philadelphia, you guys. You know, city where it go down at. I don't know. All right, so listen. So I don't know what that was. I saw it in the video. So my daughter's first report card, you know, she gets a report card. So I'm like, baby, how'd you do your report card? So she's like, look, Dad, I got all E's and G's. So, you know, I'm from a school of A's, B's, and C's. You know, D's are bad, F's are bad. So in my mind, I'm like, you got worse than an F? Like, you got an E? Like, you're 5. I said, like, how dumb is my baby to get an E? Yo, I was going off. And she was like, no. Like, her mom told me it was excellent and good. But that just made me even more angry because I'm like, who gave y'all the audacity in California to change these things? Okay? No. For years, it was A's, B's, and C's. E's and G's, don't nobody do that. For that, I almost punched my daughter in the forehead. But I had to stop. No, I'm serious. Only reason I didn't do it because my son was like, and he stopped me. So I couldn't. I was ready to punch. My son stopped me.
Oh, my God. Tell me about becoming the spokesperson for Ford.
Oh man, right now I'm doing a ad campaign with Ford. They wanted me to be spokesperson of the new vehicle, which is an SUV. Which I at first I thought they were trying to play with me, George, because I'm small. Okay, you know. No, I'm serious. Like, you got little cars that I can promote. You know, give me something that I can get out of cool. I'm jumping out this daggone truck. You know? I'm serious, George. I fell twice in the commercial. I fell 2 times. Shooting a commercial, when we're doing a shot, I'm supposed to jump out the truck and say, hey, we're here. Well, George, I missed my foot because my balance wasn't good. But regardless, it's an opportunity, you know, to do something nice, man. It's a good commercial ad, good campaign. So Ford is doing big things right now. I'm happy to be a part of it,
George.
Good,
man. You are hilarious. I know you from back in the day. I got you something for the next party, man, in case it gets out of control. I blinged out. Go to LopezTonight.com to find out where Kevin is performing. He's performing near you. Kevin Hart, everybody. K. Hart. I grew up on a dead-end street. How great is that? I don't think I ever realized that until right now. This is where the dream was born, kind of, you know, in this house. I wanted to be funny, and all the good and the bad things that went with it all lead back to this house, to this backyard, to this area where I'm standing. I think you guys know my story, right? I'm Mexican-American, no father, wasn't raised by my mother, was raised by my grandparents. My grandmother kind of tempered me by her fire, by her attitude, and made me strong. Everything was no. Birthday party? No, get birthday party. No, why are you crying now? No. Chuck E. Cheese, you want to see a mouse? Pull the refrigerator out. What the, by your feet? By your feet! You saw him? Happy birthday, you saw him? From the whole time I was a kid, no one was ever home. And that's like the craziest thing, is that no one was ever home. So TV became like a sibling. In that time, Dinah Shore was on, Merv Griffin was on, Johnny Carson was on, and I started to watch these shows, and they were really easy to watch. They were really funny. Mike Douglas was huge. I'd run home after school and watch Mike Douglas. Mike Douglas had Freddie Prinze on. I was a tremendous fan of Freddie Prinze. The first time I saw him, it made me want to be a comedian, and it made me want to be on TV. I didn't know those kind of positions existed until I saw him. In 1980, there was this cable company in Los Angeles called On TV, and they ran Richard Pryor Live in Long Beach on it.
Anyone here ever had a heart attack? Them motherfuckers hype.
When I saw it, it was just like life going from black and white to color.
I was just walking along and someone said, "No breathe."
That special, I ended up getting myself on a cassette tape, and then I would just leave it on in my house. It was always on. If it ran out, I rewound it and I started it again, because I wanted to hear what it was like to go from a transition from one thing to the other. And from that, I mean, I just kind of set on my path to be as good as a comic as I could. You know, most families talk about good shit. Well, I graduated from Stanford. Mexicans, hey, tell me about that time I got electrocuted, eh? Hey, ¿sabes qué? My feet were wet, and I touched the wire.
You sold out 8 shows in like a week and a half. Not at a comedy club.
No, at the Gibson Amphitheater at Universal Studios.
6,000 seats.
Over 50,000 tickets.
Wow,
during the slow period between Christmas and New Year's.
That is amazing. That
Yes,
really is.
and everybody left happy. A lot of Latinos there, a lot of white people there.
Really?
If you didn't laugh, you found somebody to do tile. It was fantastic.
Next gentleman was so funny, so fresh, so fly, so nice, we had to bring him back twice. Here's George Lopez.
Arsenio, he debuted in '89 and huge, I mean, incredibly popular right out of the gate. I was a huge fan of the show. I was watching the show every night. I mean, it was appointment for me, appointment TV. It was fresh. It had people that you wouldn't see on The Tonight Show, that you wouldn't see on Letterman, that would not get on other talk shows.
So I had a great day today. I got up, I played golf. Yeah, I played golf. You know, because you guys are looking at me like, well, that's ethnically impossible.
For the 5 years that he was on, I was on 16 times. The most that any comic was on his show.
Thank you.
I was in Caroline's in 1996, and Chris Rock's manager, Dave Becky, came up to me and after he saw me and he said, I want to give you some constructive criticism, hope it's okay. And I said, yeah. And he says, you know, when I watch you, there's nothing about you that says anything about you, like what you like, who you are, where you come from, what you dislike, what your politics are.
I'll tell you, what a crowd, all right? What a crowd, good crowd, all right?
And I remember thinking, you know, that's kind of an interesting. Then I walked back to the Mayflower Hotel, and he was right. That whole night I spent thinking about it. So I got up in the morning and I started to kind of examine what my life was all about. You know, it was my grandmother and being raised. I was raised tough.
My grandmother used to hit me, man, for all kinds. I want ice cream. You want ice cream? No. Ice cream makes me dizzy.
I met Sandra in 1999, Sandra Bullock. And I didn't know Sandra Bullock from anyone. And she came to see me at the Brea Improv. As soon as I got off stage, she came backstage and said, I want to do my show, but I want to do it about what's in your material. I want to do it about your life.
Hi, everybody! Hey! Good to be back. So many people said at the beginning, oh, a Latino sitcom. It was a great comedy piece weekly. It had nothing to do with him being Latino.
Where's your mom? It's a full moon, so she's probably out in the yard combing her face.
Good comedy and great humor that stems from truth appeals to every audience. I don't care what race, nationality, what language you speak, it translates.
I found that my story was everybody's story. And, you know, my dream was everybody's dream. It's the American dream.
I am a living example of the American dream. I came from no place, no mother, no father, nobody in my family who believed in me. And my family always told me that I would end up on the street. You're worthless, George, you're gonna end up on the street. You know what? They were right. I did end up on the street, on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Thank you, America. Y viva la raza. Hey, we're back with Jordan Knight at LopezTonight.com. He's going to answer some questions from the audience, which is filled completely with his fans. Now, what is your name?
Adriana.
Yes, and where did you see New Kids first?
Staples Center.
All right. And what is your question?
I want to know, what is that O face everyone keeps talking about? And
There's a song on my album called O Face. For orgasm face.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm not that old. You have to explain it to me, man. What the hell? Now we're going to have beef? Yes, what is the...
So they inspired the song, actually. I was in the studio on Twitter, and what they do is when we're doing shows, they take pictures of us, and they always get pictures of us like... And they post the pictures, and they always like, look at this old face. Oh, I got the old face. I got the best old face. That kind of thing. So I was in the studio and there was a beat going. It was like a real nice, sexy beat. And I said, let's call this song Old Face. Inspired by you all.
There you go. Great question. You can stay. Next question. Name?
Hi, my name is Annabelle Martinez. The first time I saw you was in Staples Center, 2008. And my question.
First time.
The first time. My family was too poor to buy me tickets when I was young, so I had to wait till I could actually afford it.
That's all right, but you're with them now.
But I'm with them now.
Okay, good. What's your question?
Well, my question is, I want to see a gordita in your next music video. How do I get the female lead?
Your face is precious. Wait a minute. He thinks it's something off Taco Bell menu. Explain.
El gringo.
Explain to him what a gordita is.
Gordita means chunky, fluffy, full figure.
Wait a minute.
Voluptuous.
Can you promise that on your next video you'll have some thick girls on there?
Thick girls?
Yeah.
Can I be the lead? I mean.
Yeah. Get it poppin'.
Your face is hilarious. Okay, there you go. So
Call me.
stay fit. Send a tweet as soon as you get.
DM me. What's your Twitter name?
Follow me. Sharite.
What is it?
Sharite.
Spell it.
SHA_RIGHT.
Okay, now you're gonna get hate tweets. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You told everybody your Twitter name.
You're gonna get a DM from him.
Yeah. Let's talk. Let's talk about it. It's kind of always been something that I've wanted to do. Is like kind of like get the fans in a video of ours.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think that. And if you're looking for a gordito, I think I know one. Okay, so who's next? Young lady here with her purse. We're not gonna take your purse.
Audrey.
And?
Audrey.
I know Audrey.
Hi, Jordan.
Hi, Audrey.
Hi, George.
Hi.
I first saw you guys, Universal Amphitheater, like 1988.
Go ahead.
I begged my parents to take me.
Way back. All right.
How old were you?
Keeping it real.
I was maybe 12. Yeah.
See, I didn't
My
know.
dad was sitting in the third row, 6'3", with the Budweiser, like, what the hell is going on? And I love him for that.
Did you love it?
I love my dad for doing that for me.
Yeah, that was
I
very nice
always
that he did
remember.
that.
Yeah.
Did he get tore up?
Probably.
Because I know if I had a okay. Anyway, so what is your question?
Well, I have had a crush on Jordan for like over 20 years, and I was just wondering who his celebrity crush is.
Have you dated celebrities?
No. I've been with my woman for a long, long time.
Very nice. Is it so long that you're not allowed to have a celebrity crush? Because sometimes if you're around long enough,
What do they call them? I don't know what they call them. Celebrity crushes.
Yeah.
I guess that's what they call them.
Who is somebody that you're fond of?
When I was young, when I was like, when we first broke in the New Kids, I was crazy about Alyssa Milano.
Yeah. All right. And me, Hillary Clinton. No. All right. Thank you very much. Good question. We might have to lower the microphone for the next two.
Hi, I'm Christine Kennedy, and my first New Kids concert was at Great Woods in Mansfield, Massachusetts, in the late 80s. So I begged my parents to bring my two brothers and my mom and my dad, and that was a long time
Everybody
ago.
went in the same car?
Yeah, we're
All right.
Filipino. We all roll together.
Filipino. What is your greatest memory of that show?
My greatest memory was just that.
How about when they first came out and you saw them for the first time? What was that like?
Because I'm a Boston girl, I was like, those are my homeboys.
Right on. Yeah, Boston,
Yeah,
go ahead.
so
All right.
just seeing them up on stage, and they grew up where I grew up, so it was amazing.
Beautiful. What is your question?
My burning question is, and I think he knows, maybe not.
How am I supposed to know?
Do you manscape?
And you know what I love about Jordan? He said, it can ask me anything. I love that about him. Most people would say, you know, let me see the questions, but
I'll just say it's not the 80s anymore. You know those old movies? It's a little bushy in those things.
Now here's a question. I think your follow-up question would be, is it professionally done or is it
Wax or shave? I don't know.
What's that?
Wax or shave? I don't know.
No wax. No wax. I'm not gonna be sitting there like it's not going down.
I saw his crack. Okay. And it was clean as a whistle, like a baby's bottom. Just papaing. I wish I had some powder. Final question. Thank you. Is there follow-up, Filipinos? For all the Filipinos?
Keep it tidy.
Okay, and we get smaller. We get smaller.
My name is Cynthia Lopez, and my first concert was at the LA Forum in the 80s. And
how old are you, by the way? Can I ask?
29.
Okay. Yeah. Because you know what? I found a Barbie by my car. I thought it might have been yours. What is? I found like a leg and a shoe, and I thought. All right. What is your question?
Jordan, you're into yoga. Can you show George how to do the downward dog or another yoga move?
Downward dog.
Or any other yoga move.
Will you do a downward dog for all these sick women, please?
I don't want George seeing my crack again, so.
They're all hanging out.
How about I do this?
Jordan Knight. Great. I'm very excited to have my first guests here. They are my sister and brother from another mother. Give it up for the one and only Kourtney Kardashian and Rob Kardashian. First talk show appearance ever. Can you believe it?
Yes, that's why I'm here. I'm the oldest. I need to be here to chaperone my brother.
You know what I've been watching the show, and this combination, because this is your third time here, so
Yes.
this combination is interesting because you've never done the show before, and she has 3 times, and
Yes.
I love the other 2, but she don't play at all. She don't play at all. So I know because I've seen the show and how she gives you a hard time. You go over her house, she goes, hey, how did you know where I live? Crazy. She don't play, right? So they kind of torture you, the sisters.
All day. That's all
and
they
when
do.
you were growing up, did you get tortured as well?
My basketball games, if I shoot free throws, they be screaming.
We would scream on the top of our lungs like,
Like Michael Jordan, it was everybody knew my sisters from high school,
We
from
were his
embarrassing me.
biggest fans, but like embarrassed him on the court so badly, and we would
They
make
still do.
signs and be like, Robert! Like when he would walk out on the court, we would scream and jump up and down like he was the best player on the team. So we tortured him. Like we would dress him up as a girl. We would put lipstick on
Wait a minute.
him.
After the game, you would dress him up like a girl?
When he
No,
was
no,
little.
this is little. My dad would not have that, but they did it when he
Rob-
was out. And
Robert had a bowl haircut, and
She
the
had the
Dorothy
same- she had the
Hamill-
same haircut?
I
She
did.
had the same haircut?
My hair, I was so ugly because my mom gave me the Dorothy Hamill because she was probably mad at me. And Rob had the same haircut, so we would dress him up. It was like in style at the time. We would dress him up and.
So you guys walked around with the same, it looked like 4 girls running around?
Yeah.
4 Kardashians.
And I actually heard that you like to wear nail polish on
yeah.
your toes. So I actually brought you a little present because I heard that you only wear black
I only
nail
do
polish.
black.
Is
So
it 'cause-
you need. It's time to spice things up, and this is our Kardashian collection colors. Kardashian colors collection, and this one is Court is ready for a petty. Gorgeous on you.
I'm going to do my toes tomorrow. I'm going to tweet you a picture.
And I'm wearing it.
Of my
so we
feet.
can be matching.
Yeah, my feet won't look like that, George. But, hey, so tell me about, so here's what you started, all right? At 4 years old, you got makeup and heels on him and all that stuff. What do you do now? He's Mr. Manicure Pedicure, right?
He told me he has an appointment after.
at the house, 6:30, she comes by today. Chloe's doing her thing, and then I'm doing mine. And Lamar and everybody.
Yeah.
Lamar too.
Will you all do the same color?
All the same color. No color, nothing. Just clean it up.
Just clean. How come you don't rock a color? You got to rock a.
He
you
is
gotta rock a
so
Courtney's.
OCD. You've never met a boy so
My
manicured.
mom's brought me up like that since, day one.
What are you OCD about?
Like, for Chloe and I were just talking about this. So, when I get in the shower, I have to clean all the body wash, the shampoo, conditioner. I got to clean the actual containers in the
What?
shower and put them the same way. And then I got to go through each section of my room and be like, okay, the video games are lined up this way. My phone is this way, because then I know if someone's been in my room.
Oh, what?
And I'm like, no, and I'm like,
That's
okay.
not OCD. That's suspicious.
Well, that too, but I'm like, everything, all my papers, everything's how it always is.
Did you know that? Did you know he was like
We
that?
all are.
Yes. No, but Rob is the most out of any of us, for sure. Like, Kim is super... Everyone's really organized,
Everyone's
but
in
Rob
their
is
own way.
the most.
No, that's not true. We're all in our own way. They're all crazy just like me. We all have the same parents. It's all genetics.
You guys are crazy.
That's
though.
how we were raised.
Yeah.
Let me
My
ask you
mom's
something.
crazy.
Let me ask you something, because we've known each other a long time. How come you live with Chloe and Lamar?
Because Lamar from day one was like, yo, I want you to live with me. I don't have any brothers. I don't have any brothers either. So, and I mean,
they're all in,
and
huh?
he's trying to get another championship for the Lakers. So when he's on the road, I gotta be there with Chloe to kind of just help her out.
Are you thinking about moving out?
Yeah, I'm looking for houses.
Why is that?
Too many rules, man. Too many rules. I'm like, oh, so what's up? You live where you live? Oh, I live with my sister, and you can't come over. No, sorry, you can't come over. I gotta ask my sister. You gotta meet my sister first before you can come over.
Oh, she don't let you just
No,
bring
no.
girls home?
No, you gotta meet. I gotta actually be in a relationship with the girl.
And it can't be... And he can't just say, this is my girlfriend today, and she's going to come over. Like, it needs to be like you're dating them for a while,
Yeah.
and we really know
So
them.
I'm like, I'm out of here.
You need tenure to bring somebody over. Now, here's the thing. Have you ever lived with Courtney?
Yeah, I've lived with each one of my sisters
How did,
throughout my life.
how did that go? How was he?
Rob was great. Rob was 16. It was right after our father passed away, and so I would make Rob's bag lunches every day for school, but I do not know how to cook.
Lima beans. I straight up
So
had lima beans.
I would make like lima beans and like a stale blueberry muffin, and like it was the most random
she was
lunch.
good, though.
Wait a minute, you can't cook?
No.
Well, how do you eat now? How do you prepare? But you've been in the kitchen though.
I mean, I go in the kitchen to get a snack.
No. Kim and Chloe are cool. Kim's not that cool, but my mom's the best. Chloe's second best because I live with her. She makes great food, and she's okay. She's cool.
Would you let him bring women over to your house?
Absolutely not.
They're all haters. They don't
Courtney,
understand.
come on, let him
No
get it.
random hoes in my house.
What if he puts a sock on the door to know, let you know?
Bruce in high school.
Not. I have
in
a
high
baby
school,
there.
Bruce, my stepdad said, put a tie on the door. That means there's no locks in our house, so we got you. If there's a tie on the door, we won't come in.
Come on, Courtney.
That is not my rule.
No, that's Bruce's rules.
And why are you moving out of Lamar's house? I heard it was because of the candies and everything.
Oh yeah, right now I weigh legit 200 pounds. You never could tell, but I do, right up in here.
Yeah.
And no, I'm trying to get right. And literally connected to my room is a candy bar, and then downstairs for decoration we got cookies of Oreos, Vienna fingers, oatmeal. We got every single cereal, every like old school candy, like the cheese with the little crackers and the red stick, and the shark bites and the fruit roll-ups and the donuts and the ding dongs and the cinnamon, like every.
Where do they live? In a 7-Eleven?
And I eat.
All right, we're gonna come back more with Rob and Courtney. We're back. Yeah, and yet they're here together in love. That's family. Right? They love each other. That's a clip everybody knows, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Now you're harsh. You were harsh. But in a nice way. I love your voice when you get like that.
It's just monotone. It doesn't change.
It doesn't change.
It's always the same.
It's always the same.
Yeah.
Now, you don't feel bad for kicking a dude out with appendicitis?
Well, obviously I didn't know
She
he
didn't
had
know at the time.
appendicitis, or I maybe would have been a little less harsh. But like my voice is always the same, you said.
It is, yeah. But you have a way with your eyes to just stall somebody out. This is a. And you
Exactly.
Yeah. So how are you and Scott now?
I love the dude. He's crazy and we have fun. No, we have like a good relationship. We joke all the time. We get each other. He hangs out with all my boys. Like we have a little
But
crew.
they're like girlfriends. Like the second I left
he's my little
town on
boyfriend.
Monday, I went to take Mason to see my grandma in San Diego. And the second I leave, he's like, I'm with Bob. And
We had
he
lunch.
calls him
We had a
Bob.
scheduled lunch. Then we had a scheduled dinner. And then we went to 2 hookah bars. And then I had to drive him home because...
he got dizzy?
Yeah. He got the hookah, I guess. I don't know. We don't do that often, but we were like interested in the whole Middle Eastern like.
But they like kiss each
vibe.
other. They're like serious
Yeah,
girlfriends.
no, we kiss each other on the cheek,
Kiss, kiss, two
Like-
sides.
like real old school.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Like old school, like European.
Yeah.
You got a little flavor in there. Now, there's a rumor that you might be on Dancing with the Stars. Rob Kardashian.
I saw something today, like on my Twitter, like some reply, and it said me and some other people were maybe gonna do it. I don't know. I can't dance at all. I go to the club and I can't dance. I know my place. I know I don't dance, but I'm very competitive and everything like that. So I mean, who knows? I don't know.
You wouldn't rule it out.
I'm very quiet, laid back. Don't like to say much. Don't like to dance much. So, but it would be interesting.
But you like to party, though.
What do they party?
After.
Hey,
yeah, but that's a good way. But that's a good way to lose
My
weight.
sister lasted like a week. I was like, I'll catch your next one because I was out of town and she was gone. So I mean, like, I don't want to like have to. I would have to do better than her. So.
Yeah, of course. Come on.
Easy.
Now here's the thing. Explain to me this wedding is going to be pretty big. Kim's wedding.
Oh yeah.
How many people? Court like 6,000?
Like 20, 50,000 or something?
Yeah. 50.
It's going to be big.
Not
Who's in charge of the bachelorette party? You?
Me and Chloe.
And
Queen Bachelorette girls.
is it going to be?
But I'm in charge of the bachelor
We are
party.
going to do whatever we can to embarrass Kim. Just bring her to such embarrassment, and that's our job.
Will she be walking around Vegas with a penis hat?
Oh yeah. We're going to do it all. We have so many tricks up our sleeves that she is going to not even know what's happening.
Okay. I like that.
So stay tuned.
And I know you're serious because your voice never changed. Now, Rob is single, and the Kardashians, they want my help in helping Rob find a girlfriend. We want to help
Yeah,
You find a girlfriend.
George knows lots of caramel complexion females.
I know a lot of caramel-colored females.
Caramel complexion females.
So I'm calling it hooking up with a Kardashian. Or my favorite,
Well, maybe dating a Kardashian. Or
yeah, dating. How about
hooking up kind of sounds like a one-time thing. Yeah. K-date.
K-date. So if you think you can win the approval of the Kardashians, especially this one right here,
It's all up to me.
go to LopezTonight.com and let's help Rob find the love of his life. He's got nice hands and feet. That's a start. Keeping Up with the Kardashians airs Sundays at 10 on E. Rob and Kourtney Kardashian. We'll be right back with Paco, the crime-fighting Chihuahua. Lopez Tonight never stops, even when the show ends. We're online and we're answering Twitter fan questions with Brian, Howie, AJ, and Nick. First question from Denise. Guys, what's on your bucket list? Question number one. Something that really that you want to do before, you get my age.
Oh, wow. What do I want to do?
Someplace you haven't gone.
I want to play golf with you.
I can make that happen.
That's in my big bucket
I
list.
actually had a chance to do one of the things on my bucket list. I actually went skydiving about 2 years ago. I was free balling in the air. It was the greatest thing in the world.
Now, in tandem or by yourself?
It was the first time I had a guy behind me, and the last time. Like I said, I only did it once, and I said once only.
Yeah, because he can't do it again because the insurance policy does not cover it. So don't tell anybody.
It's not on the
AJ.
For me, I would love to perform with Aerosmith once on my own. It'd be great.
I like that. Nick?
I want to dive with great white sharks.
Good, I like that.
I really do.
That's nice
Naked.
answers. Good answers.
Naked with blood all over him.
Naked with blood, with a blood t-shirt on. Deli KMB asks, can you guys tell us any secrets about any of the other boys? We want some dirt, LOL.
We can talk about Kevin.
Anybody snore? Let's talk about Kevin.
Ba-doom-tsh, I saw it.
Get in trouble. I'll start it.
Okay, go ahead.
AJ picks his fingers.
Yeah, I do. It's a nervous habit. I've done it my whole life.
What is it
I
that you
pick
do?
my fingers. Like I don't know. It's like I'll do it until I bleed, and I'm like, oh, that really hurt. Like I don't realize it. I've been doing it. There's like pictures of me when I'm like 2 years old, going like this.
And he twiddles his shirt.
And I also twirl my shirt. That's how I don't pick my fingers. I do this. I will only buy a shirt if it has a
it's
certain
tickling.
texture.
It's called tickling.
Yeah, really?
Like a t-shirt. It has to make that rubbing
Likes
sound.
to be tickled.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Strange.
He likes to be puffed.
Howie,
His
What about you,
middle name
dude?
is Mel.
Let it go, Howie.
anybody snore? Anybody
Howie,
do weird
Howie,
stuff?
just
Only
like
eat-
his son, they both sleep with their mouth wide open. Wide open, and one of his eyes doesn't close all the way, so he looks like he's looking at you. It's freaky.
But that's the way.
Freaky.
That's the way you have to be with these guys.
We were
'cause
checking in.
Nick will put like soap in my mouth every so often. Like I'll be on a plane trying to sleep.
We were
Nick will
checking
be
in an
throwing stuff.
international flight. Howie falls asleep standing up, resting on the computer.
It was nice and warm. It was so nice and warm.
And we were like, yo, let's go. Time to check bags. And he was like this.
Basically, well, something I know about them. About me, or I don't know.
About you. What they got?
Well, it's
give me
better if
something
they
about
say
Nick. Give me something
something
about
about
Nick.
you.
Oh wow.
If they say something about me.
We want to be a clean
nice,
show,
please, because I got a lot.
So we can't.
I mean,
Nick is.
he's gotten so much better now. Like, there's not. He used to be really bad,
Nick
with
is a
like
prankster.
pranks and like.
Nasty smells.
I know you're thinking of one, Brian.
He tried putting Tiger Bomb inside Howie's crotch of his underwear before a show. Howie figured it out and then put it on his in-ear monitor. And like halfway through the show, he's like,
Ears were burning.
Is that right? That's hilarious.
I gave him a hot pepper one time because being Latin, we can eat that kind of hot stuff. Nick couldn't eat it, man. His face turned all red and
I
blotchy
got
all
all
over.
flushed and stuff in front of these girls that they were opening up for us, and our show. This is like 10, 15 years ago. And what about the one time you threw me out in my underwear? And
I didn't. That was. That was Kevin. But Nick
That was
came in.
Kevin. Oh, it wasn't
And
you,
he said,
sorry.
he says, I never seen you be so Latin. He's like, you went, I kill you. You do that to me again, man. I always say that to me.
Nick walked back in, saw Howie laugh, and thought Howie did it, so he hit Howie in the back of the neck. All of a sudden, he became like Tony Montana.
Puerto Rican jumped out of me.
They're gonna kill you.
Tony Montana.
I'll kill you tonight. Okay, here Juliet J asks, in what country are the most beautiful girls located?
America. This is only broadcast here, right? It's only broadcasted here
Yeah, but
in
they get a
America?
little bit crusty when they spend the night in the car. Denise Casas wants to know, what are your phobias? I think we already found AJ's. What are your phobias?
Clowns is mine. That's my biggest. Are you
serious?
Terrified of clowns.
As from the time you were a kid, if you went to a circus, you'd flip out, or
That's
like a
what
birthday
did it.
party?
That's what did it to me. I was 3 years old. My mom took me, and the little Volkswagen Bug came out, and all the clowns came out, and this really big female clown came, took me from my mom, and put me in her lap and was all. And apparently, I peed and pooped myself, and then we had to leave. I'm done. I can't even like see clowns on billboards. Nothing.
Oh, I like that.
I can't stand heights. I could not skydive. It wouldn't happen with me.
Heights, like even if you stay in a hotel, you can't stay like at
Yeah, no, I kind of get weird and I back away
No,
from
but you
windows
ride
and
roller
stuff like
coasters,
that.
though. I don't ride roller coasters.
Well, roller coasters is different. I'm strapped in. I mean, it's like, I don't know what it is.
I don't ride roller coasters.
Roller coasters?
Because I'm scared of heights, too. So.
Yeah.
Very much so. I get sick and ill. We were in South America one time, and we were launching the Black and Blue CD. Kevin jumped up on the top of this hotel, and I literally, like, almost threw up everywhere. I was like, Kev, you got to get the hood down. I got sick.
Here's a good question from Nice Moves Ilsa. Who wonders what's the most embarrassing music that you guys own or have on your iPods, or a song that you said, man, if somebody knew I was listening to this, they would trip out?
You know, honestly, I love ABBA.
That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
What is your favorite ABBA song?
Knowing Me, Knowing You. Knowing Me, Knowing You. That song. I love that song.
He's out there. He's hey, this guy's
I don't
honest,
care.
man. You ask a question.
I'm like, knowing me, knowing you.
AJ?
Probably Enya. I love Enya. I'll be like riding around in my truck and, pull up next to someone that think I'm going to be bumping hip hop, and I'm bumping, sail away, sail away, sail away. I love Enya. I really do.
And you put it on around your place, and what do you do? Like, just
Yeah, this is like around the house, chilling out. If we have like a little poker night, whatever at the house, I'll pop on some Enya. It kind of freaks out the other players. It kind of gets in their head. I'm all in.
Howie? Tell the truth, man. I know you guys. I know you're debating. Like, do I answer this?
I got some Latin stuff. So, actually, believe it or not, my playlist, I just heard it the other day, and I was grooving to it, and my wife caught me. It was Rick Astley, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. No, I was practicing my boy band moves on it.
Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up.
Obviously, my partners like the song as well.
For me, is
I put my hands up, playing my song, the butterflies fly away. I'm
That was
gonna
pre
kill
no
myself.
clothes, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
But I love it. I'm a Miley fan.
You can't let your son watch her anymore, Brian.
Okay, here's one. What advice? Because you guys have been together a long time. What advice would you give to Justin Bieber? What advice would you give?
Stop doing this. The hair thing. Stop with the hair thing. I don't get that. But he can play a mean set of drums, though. That kid's talented.
I say this, step out of the Lamborghini. Because I saw him in a Lamborghini the other day, like getting into it, and I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. He's 16.
It's not like I was jealous, but but
I say get a good lawyer. That's for sure.
Yes, get a good lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
Brian?
I say talk American.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I've seen interviews and he's like, yo, 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 yo. And I'm like, buddy, you could just be like, yes, it's great to have him. He needs to talk like himself.
We want to thank all the Twitterers for all their questions. Follow me on Twitter at George Lopez. Follow them at Backstreet Boys. Follow me and we'll find out what celebrity will be taking questions next. Thanks to all the Backstreet Boys, Brian, Howie, AJ, Nick, Go buy their CD. This is us. Catch them live on their world tour. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. You guys are fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you all for coming.
From your world champion San Francisco Giants, give it up, everybody, for Brian Wilson. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Okay, all right, Captain. What's happening with the outfit?
Well, you know, when I meet folks for the first time, they say, hey, you kind of look like a few characters. Chuck Norris, one of them. With a little edge.
Are you Chuck Norris with a little edge?
A tiny bit.
How would you relate your pitching to Chuck Norris?
Well, Chuck Norris has been known to throw a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. I've been known to throw Chuck Norris 100 miles an hour.
Now, are you a nautical man? Do you have your own boat?
I do have a schooner. It's double parked out front. I have 15 minutes until I get a ticket. That's better.
That's better. So, Brian, you like the water?
Not particularly.
No. Old Spice?
I love Old Spice.
Red Lobster?
I like lobster.
Ceviche?
Yes.
You know, this is almost like on Halloween when a kid has a costume that they really like and they just wear it like for weeks after.
That's exactly what we're doing here. I wanted to closely relate to a seaman. Come on, not that kind of seaman, folks. That's a tough costume to pull off. A friend of mine did it 7 Halloweens ago.
But speaking of seamen, you went in the off-season to Thailand.
Sure did.
How was that trip?
Well, you know, I engaged in some activities that I'm proud of. I did what any normal 28-year-old single male would do in a foreign country. I had a lot of massages.
You had a lot of but they got massage parlors here though in Thailand.
No, let's not get ahead of ourselves, my man. Not those kind of massages.
Oh.
They were strictly sexual. I don't think that's what I meant to say. They were consensual.
They were consensual.
I'm digging myself a hole here. Just foot massages.
Because, you know, when you're a pitcher, you have to, what's very important is your release.
He gets it.
Yeah, I get it.
He gets it.
Were you recognized in Thailand? Baseball's very big.
Not too much recognition. There were a few folks out there that did recognize me for a few things. But for the most part...
Are you bringing out the GIMP?
That's the machine. He says hello.
That's the machine?
Yeah.
Explain to me what the machine is all about, Brian.
Oh, he's a figment of your imagination.
He's not really there.
He's not there, but he is. And you respect him.
I ran into my aunt's bedroom one time. She was dressed like that. What is the GIMP? What's GIMP? The powers that the GIMP has?
Well, ESP. For one, he knows what you're thinking.
I'm thinking right now.
Exactly, right now.
That you're a crazy mother.
That's debatable.
All right, to be a closer is like being a gunslinger in baseball, right? You have to not fear anything.
Exactly. You got to, you know, like you said earlier, you got to be a little bit crazy.
You got a little bit crazy. Yes. What is your process? How do you prepare yourself to be like that at that particular moment in the game?
Well, by the time I get in the game, I'm just raring to go. I mean, you're warming up in the 8th inning just to prepare for yourself, and it's if you don't get in the game, it's pretty much called the dry hump, and that's a term in baseball when you almost get in the game and you're right there for the apex. The shooting we're talking about earlier, you get dry humped and then it hurts. So by the time you actually get in the game, you want to murder someone.
You do.
So crazy's out the door. You're insane by situation.
I love it. There's nobody better than you. So I heard that when you're dry humping, you keep the balls that you practice with.
I do. I just throw them in the locker. I think I had like 300 or so this year. I was dry humped a lot. Real backed up.
But you don't date them.
No.
How do you know when you threw that ball?
Well, You know, a reporter asked me the same thing. He said, Brian, you know, you got all these baseballs in your locker. You don't date them. What's the significance? How can you tell they're even there? Can you tell them by smell? I said, you're right, my friend. I can tell which ball I used by the smell, whether it's game used or not. He said, really? Yeah, this one particular, July 3rd. You're welcome.
Let's talk about Xbox, Major League Baseball 2K11. Like John Madden and Tiger Woods and Pac-Man, you have your own video game. Congratulations.
Thank
His
you.
own game. Major League. You did a commercial where you spoke to your avatar on the phone. Check this out. Here's a clip of Brian.
Oh, you think your beard's sweeter than mine? No, it's not sweeter than mine, because nothing is sweeter than this beard. Not even the most perfect honey is sweeter than this beard. Oh, you think you're gonna have a better season than I do? We'll see. End. Realistic game here. If you're the first person to pitch a perfect game, a legitimate perfect game, you win $1 million. That is awesome.
Can you believe that? Hey, will you stick around and play Minute to Win It with Guy?
Of course I will.
All right. Can we thank Brian Wilson and his Finding Nemo socks? Thank you. Check out Major League Baseball 2K11. It's coming out March 8th. Brian Wilson.
How's it hanging? In this challenge, the contestant must hang a banana from a string attached to their waist, with the bottom of the banana positioned 12 inches off the ground. Using the momentum generated by their hips, the player must swing this dangling banana to knock 2 oranges across the floor and into a hula hoop.
All right, we just saw the rules. Brian, George, guys, get your hanging bananas over in the right location. Okay. George, Brian, you got a minute to win it.
Good luck.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
Gotta go that way with it. Hey, don't touch them. Don't let them touch. Come on. Work your through, Brian. Work your... You're doing it. I need a hard one. Connect your banana. Now you're behind. Come on. Shake your money maker. Go get some sucker. Someone knock.
Check out Minute to Win It. Yes! Wednesdays at 8 o'clock on NBC. Let me thank my guest, Guy Fieri. The champ, Brian Wilson. Jennifer Love Hewitt. Melissa Rivers from Spartacus, Gods of the Arena. Lucy Lawless and the one and only Andrew Dice Clay. You have just seen the baddest show in late night. Good night.
I can only speak for me. And I do like you. I do.
So are you Italian or what color are you anyway? Are you some type of black or Spanish?
What color do you think I am? No, I'd like to know, what color do you think I am?
My throat is dry.
Your throat is dry.
It's really hot in here.
It is kind of hot in here. I'm gonna go get a soda.
When we come back, I'm honored because Mariah has agreed to do something very special for me. She is going to give me the results of my own DNA test. So stay where you are.
I'm 48 years old and I'd like to find out why sometimes I cry at McDonald's commercials. I hope I'm back. I had a torta. I hope that he doesn't find out I'm 28% avocado. You don't ever want to smell your DNA sample. I'm ready to find out why I own every Bee Gees album, and I love the Commodores.
We're back with Mariah Carey. We've been doing DNA testing, finding out ethnic backgrounds of Larry David and Jessica Alba have done it. And Jessica Alba is more European than Larry David. And we're going to do Snoop next month. I think Snoop is part Cleopatra because he looks a little Egyptian. So in the clip that we just saw, Precious asked you, what color are you? And I know you probably got that question your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
What color are you?
Did. In this country, black.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
for real. It's the law since slavery. If you're even
TV slavery or real slavery?
Real slavery.
Okay.
Any amount of black in you, you are black in this country.
But there's some Latina in there too. There's a little,
Well,
come on, give me a little bit.
Here's what I am.
Give me a little
My
bit.
mother is Irish. She's like the Queen of Ireland. She loves Ireland, and that's all I can say. Irish, Irish, Irish. Yay, Mom. Okay. And my father is black, and he grew up in Harlem. Actually, they lived in the Bronx first, then he grew up in Harlem. He grew up as an African-American man. He served this country.
Beautiful.
And his father's mother, so my great-grandmother, is Venezuelan.
So we gotta have a little piece for us.
Yeah,
the
well,
Latinos gotta have a little Mariah Carey.
We got it. But it's my great-grandmother, but I did go to Venezuela and see where she was from.
You know, even if you had seen La Bamba, we'd still claim you. Okay, you have my, I know that. You have my results. They're from the DNA Diagnostic Center in Cincinnati. I have no idea what they are. We've known for 2 weeks. I didn't want to know, and I wanted somebody who was
also of mixed lineage, perhaps.
Yes, well said. Enthralled. I'm enthralled. So, Robin, give me a drum roll, and Mariah will read the results.
It turns out you are less Native American than Larry David. But you have more flavor than Jessica Alba. You are 55% European, 32% Native American, 9% East Asian, and 4% Sub-Saharan African.
I gotta put down black.
There you go.
You get that in an omelet. There's 4 different ingredients. 55% European, 32% Native American, 9% East Asian. This is why I'm very calm. And
East Asian, can they translate that to like, what does that mean? Where is the Latino section of you?
I might have called my special the wrong name. I should call it Tall, Dark, and Sub-Saharan African. I'm going to get the whole breakdown, but I don't think anybody's had more of a mixture in the people that it's only been 2. I have 4.
Right.
European is Spanish, actually. European goes
really?
as
Okay,
Latino, so 55% Latino, so everybody on Twitter, don't hate yet.
Yeah, stop hating.
So if you want to find out your ethnic background, I happen to have a kit.
No swab for me. I know what I know, and it was difficult enough to deal with as it is. I don't need any new kind of stuff here.
So tomorrow night you're going to come back and sing another song, right?
Yes, sir.
I want to thank my guests, David Beckham, and of course the one and only Mariah Carey. We love you. Good night, everybody. Most people in this country, I don't know if you'd agree, but most people, some people are overweight and some people are out of shape. Yet everybody, everywhere, thinks that they can dance.
Hey, I dance, and I didn't think I could have danced before, so.
Really? Yes. See, and you were fantastic. And the one thing that we like to do on this show is encourage people to be delusional. So we've been soliciting videos online and getting them in, and people that want to be George Lopez or G-Lo dancers.
G-Lo.
And tonight we're going to pick 2 more with Joanna's help, and they're going to be on the show, okay? Woo! So let's go to some video. Let's go to contestant number 1, Jessica from Pueblo, Colorado.
Great rhythm, or she can't take her jacket off. It's one of the two.
That's like Dora on the hardwood flora. Was she dancing, or what is that?
I mean, kind of like, is it kind of like the robotic? Is that what that would be called?
The robotic, yes, it's a fantastic
maybe
dance.
Maybe a little bit. So I didn't see much hip movements, but hey, she seems to have rhythm a little bit.
We'll keep her on. Okay. Contestant number 2, Joseph from Los Angeles, California.
Definitely his curves and batted, that's for sure. I like him. He got some rhythm.
You like that?
The guy can't move, and I mean, he definitely has extra curvage, and he definitely uses it.
He's got extra
To
curvage?
his advantage, that's for sure.
And usually black is slimming, not in that case. Like a white rerun.
That's cute.
All right. Dancer number 3, Cindy from San Bernardino, California.
Hey, you know, that's another form of dancing. I mean, I've never tried belly dancing, but it seems like her belly light a little bit. Like it should be a little covered, but besides that, no, she has rhythm as well.
She's almost like a Mortal Kombat.
Like a character?
Did you see the person from the other room peeking? Like, what the hell?
What's going on there?
All right, next, Crystal from Long Beach, California.
It's like break dancing, I think. I mean, my dancing, I'm usually used to dancing on 2 feet, not with my hands. So I don't know. That's an interesting type of dancing, but I guess.
You know what's funny is that
break dancing, is that what it's called, right?
Break dancing. What's funny is that the show's only been on 3 weeks. That footage looked like it was shot in 1965. It's like the white girl from that movie Breaking, which you have to Google to find out. Okay, and our final contestant is Yolanda from Spartanburg, South Carolina. That's what I'm talking about.
Sorry for the baby, because he's probably getting seasick right now with all that hip movements.
You know what? I didn't think that deleted scenes from Precious were out yet. You know what? You want to see it again?
Yeah, let's see it again. She obviously she knew how to move her hips because it got her into a little trouble. So.
But you know, I'm not sure if that was a belly button or a bullet wound that she had. All right. You've seen all of the contestants, Joanna. Please, which two do you think should be my next dancers?
The guy, I really like the guy.
2 and 5?
Huh? 2 and 5. 2 and 5 or 1 and 2?
All right. No.
What do you think? 2 and 5? Okay.
All right.
Make it fun.
She
2 and
picked 2 and 5. Yes. Congratulations to our winners. They will be here later this week. And my thanks. Give a nice round of applause to my girl, Joanna Krupa.
Xin chào các bạn, mình tô một bức tranh này nha.
Tại vì thấy gì?
Nãy giờ nó mất tiêu. Nó đi mất tiêu. trúng gặm.
Ai đây?
Đây. 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 Lạc kìa. Nhối qua trụ trà đi. Lấy cái này ra. Kìa. Cái này cha nè. Ôi thả được rồi. Hai cái, ba cái được rồi. Thả đi. Chỗ đi xa đấy. Lắm chuối mềm lên luôn nè. Đó. Đừng có chặn. Chạy qua cha đi Nguyễn.
Đồ béo đâu ạ?
Chúng cha đi mẹ.
Được đó. Cái mền nè.
Đây chạy chúng cha.
Đi đường này mới lạ nè.
Đây mẹ chạy chúng cha đi. Con. Con nha. Mẹ chạy chúng cha đi. Mẹ chạy chúng cha.
Con thả chỗ cha đó qua. Né cái đầu ra.
Chơi nó hả?
Đó. Đây mình đã hoàn thành một cái bức tranh nha các bạn. Bye bye.